first of the wars, the shell's mild steel plate and aluminium. The motors come from car spare parts, and the spinning wheel weapon, inspired by Hypnodisc perhaps, rotates so fast. Will this hog the limelight?
Hi, I'm the team captain. This is Colin here. This is Paul Stevenson and Mike Chalmers. And this is Warhog. Warhog's one of the many spinning robots, but this is a spinner with a difference because it's a heavy spinner. And it spins at about 500 RPM. The weight is about 30 kilograms. We hope to do well. We'll see.
From Nuneaton in Warwickshire, the number 29 seed, Dreadnaut XP1.
Will it create naught but dread from its lifting fork weapons? Will it go further than the last series when Trident beat this fiberglass protected machine with its wheelchair motors, zero turning circle for dangerously high ground clearance? They have great experience though, ever present. They've fought in every series of Robot Wars. Good driving skills and aggression. Ratus Ratus, for example, here defeated so easily. But then Trident, too strong in the last series.
Hi, I'm Ken, and this is Dave, my brother-in-law, and this is Faye, his daughter, my niece. And we're the Dreadnaut team. This is our robot, Dreadnaut. As you can see, it's sculpted body shell made of fiberglass. It's pretty solid. And these are our main weapons, which are solid steel forks. We're going to skewer and lift the opponents.
From Romsey in Hampshire, Darke Destroyer.
Now, the Wagglers are actually electric motorised spring-loaded high-speed axes. There you are. The bulldozer scoop and spikes mean this time it may not be all darkness for the Destroyer. Last time around, the weapon was a lawnmower blade, too good for Sergeant Meikle, and then T2. But no self-righting mechanism against Gravedigger. They were looking for revenge. Gravedigger have gone.
Hello, my name's Rob Darke, team captain of Team Darke Destroyer. This is my son, Chris, the driver of the robot, and George, who's head of logistics. This is our robot. Its main weapons are fast-moving axes, sprung-loaded, to chop and slice. It's got a ramming front, a bulldozer front, with sharp spikes for doing carnage. It's also got spikes on the side for glancing blows. Our other weapon is a leading edge off the back, so we can reverse under the robots and hopefully tip them up.
Roboteers, stand by.
There's the Warhog team from Hull, Colin Hare, work colleagues Paul Stevenson and Mark Chalmers, Dreadnaut, the family team from Nuneaton, and Darke Destroyer, Rob Darke's son Chris and George Murrell, the friend.
3, 2, 1.
George Murrell also described as the strong man of the team. Darke Destroyer backing onto Dreadnaut. Here comes the spinning Warhog. That great spinning blade. Meanwhile, the Darke Destroyer backing on to Dreadnaut. They spin together. There's the Wagglers. Well, we thought they were going to be devastating weapons. I'm not too... Oh, no, something's happened there to Dreadnaut. It was from the spinning blades of Warhog. Look at that. Shattering off the side of Dreadnaut XP1. The fiberglass shell doesn't look too strong. This machine does, but what mobility? Yes, we know you can spin. Warhog. Here, Suey, Suey, Suey. Get back into the action, the hog. Spun away, look. Like a Madden spinning top. Away it goes. Oh, crash like Dodgems in a fairground. Off Dreadnaut. Dreadnaut moves very, very slowly towards the Darke Destroyer 2. The eyes peering on the back of the Darke Destroyer. The Wagglers waggling. Warhog spins, but actually is supposed to spin against the opponents. I think he's doing some sort of disco dance just for the benefit of Killalot. Killalot's more of a sort of a hip-hop, jungly beat dancer these days, actually, the hog. A little bit old-fashioned with that one. And Killalot comes in, and Dead Metal's in there as well. Dead Metal's blade we saw, the pincers too. Refbot stands on one side. Oh, barbecued pork. Can you smell the barbecued pork? I'll have a loin. Oh, yes. Warhog ready for the pork chop. I hope so. Into the pit. Yes, no. He's away from the burning, blazing pit. Now I can just see a little flicker, a little tongue of flame, perhaps. From the top of the Warhog, a singe or two. Dead Metal with a blade. Oh, go on, a slice or two. Carve him up. Oh, look, a spare rib can be seen inside Warhog as the front comes off. Oh, and also in comes Darke Destroyer to push him away from the arena flipper. Now, I think the house robots just wanted him to be flipped, but the Darke Destroyer wants more action. What's going to happen here? Shunt closes in on the Warhog. Warhog's out of it, immobilized. What's Killalot doing? He's taking on Dreadnaut. Now that is bang out of order, Killalot. Dreadnaut was okay, still in the fight. The house robot should not have taken him on, and they de-shelled the Dreadnaut. Well, 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 I don't think Killalot should have done that. Certainly Warhog out of it. What's going to happen to Killalot? Send him off.
Well, Warhog promised so much, but then lost power. Dreadnaut and Darke Destroyer too. Hey, they go through.
Well, the last thing we saw was a collision with Dreadnaut, and then what happened?
Well, we got flung quite a while away, about, I don't know, 15 foot, something like that, and I think maybe we caused some electrical damage in there. I mean, I designed the mechanical bits and they're fine.
Team no point. With friends like that, who needs enemies? The Warhog go out. Dreadnaut and Darke Destroyer through to the Heat semi-finals. Darke Destroyer 2 will line up against Kronic The Wedgehog. Dreadnaut, the seeded robot, left against Thermidor 2.
Pinball. It used to be a harmless bit of fun, but now it's deadly serious. It's our Pinball Warrior Tournament. Hey, let the trials begin!
The Pinball Warrior, great test of driving, skill and control. What a run by Spawn of Scudder, 245 points. Hypnodisc and 101. Not bad at all, you know.
From Brighton, and seeded number 14, Bigger Brother.
Through to the semi-finals of Series 3, Ian Watson's son, Little Joe. They call this machine a nightmare in metal.
3, 2, 1.
The object then to score as many points as possible. 5 points for each of those barrels tumble. Great speed, up to 10 miles an hour for Bigger Brother, dancing around the arena floor and attacking that specific target, guarded there by Sergeant Bash. The multi-ball release, we briefly saw the sphere there to the right-hand side. There's the multi-ball release. Oh, go on, have another go. You've got to release it to pick up 10 points for the release, 5 points for each of those balls. Oh, one of them goes in the air. Now, they're bowling balls. That shows you the speed and power of these robots. Have you seen that bowling ball fly through the air there? 75 points, number grabs here. Big Brother can hit that target. Bigger Brother going against the target again with dead metal blocks, and now Killalot, who has the freedom of the arena floor, also closing in. Bigger Brother needs points here. Through the car door release. Yes, more points scored by Bigger Brother there. I don't think it's going to get a run up and over the bridge. It's going to attack that 50-point marker. Yes, in behind Matilda. This is a good run here by Bigger Brother. More barrels bashed across the arena floor. And that's not bad at all by Bigger Brother. Crowd likes it. We should see some of that run again. Good start. Traditional tactic, hit the barrels. 5 points for each. Then look at this. In behind Bash straight away. 50 points. Multi-ball release, another 10. Great power on that surge. And the car door. Dodging Killalot to get in behind Matilda. More points there. Good stuff. Finally, another onslaught on the barrels. Bigger Brother moves second, 180 points behind Spawn of Scudder. Still the likes of Firestorm 2 and Gemini and Jotor to come, though. But I'll tell you what, they're going to have to go some.
That high score proving very hard to beat. More Champing Champ challenges soon. Well, let's get back to the wars.
And they're the one seed remaining in the heat. Dreadnaut XP1 will meet Thermidor 2, but then Darke Destroyer 2 against Kronic The Wedgehog. And this should be some battle. Kronic stands waiting.
Stand by.
Killalot peers on. Kronic The Wedgehog from Seaton in Devon. Dave and John Lang, Mike Gardner, and there's the Darke Destroyer 2 from Hampshire. Rob and Chris Darke, George Murrell.
3, 2, 1.
Chris Darke at the controls of Darke Destroyer 2, we saw there spinning around. Kronic The Wedgehog with its pneumatic flipper and pneumatic spike. Darke Destroyer 2 has the waggling blades at the back. It's a little bit haphazard, doesn't it? You just saw them. They look like mandibles of a giant insect. Darke Destroyer 2 nibbling then. on the shoulder of Kronic The Wedgehog. A bit tentative, trying to perhaps feel out a few weaknesses, and there goes the flipping arm of Kronic The Wedgehog, and Darke Destroyer 2 is over and possibly out. Kronic The Wedgehog, spot of the week is PTO. Please turn over. Yeah, okay, we've done it. So what are you going to do now? Darke Destroyer 2. Rob Darke, Son Chris, George Murrell.